decided to remodel the kitchen. Shortly after we moved in, it's a brand new home, but I was very dissatisfied with the quality of the workmanship in the kitchen particularly. The cabinetry was not well done. The granite had all kinds of issues. It wasn't cut properly, and the layout of the kitchen made it very difficult to function. I love to cook, I love to bake, and I do so on a regular basis, and it was really tedious to try to get anything done in this kitchen. So after complaining for a while and after getting my head around the fact that I was going to pull out a 1.5-year old kitchen, we made several phone calls to contractors to try to figure out what the best route would be. I spoke to 2 people and I was not very happy, and then I decided to call Cipriani. What a difference. From the minute I spoke to the first person on the telephone, I could feel the care, the comfort, the level that I felt, everything just felt right. They scheduled an initial meeting with us, for us I should say, with Catherine and Dan, who laid out everything. Obviously they were not the cheapest game in town, but yet I felt very confident that I was getting quality. And it took us about 3 minutes to make the decision to move forward. Best decision we made. I cannot say enough about how wonderful every single person we dealt with was. Catherine had the luxury, I guess, of taking us shopping, and wow, she had great taste. She laid out the kitchen for us so beautifully. She let me loose in the granite yard, which that was amazing. Picked out everything with us, gave us excellent advice. She really made the whole thing come together and made me realize the potential that I had when I thought that I had a real turkey going on here. There's a reason why you need a designer when you do a big project like this. I had it in my head that I did not need pendant lights over my island, and I was a little stubborn about that. Catherine took the time to explain to me how beneficial they would be, and after she did that, I said, you know what, she's the professional. I'm going to go with what she said, and I'm glad that I did, because the pendant lights have been fantastic and absolutely the best. So that was perfect. We had to wait a couple weeks until the work started, and right before they started, Catherine came back to the house with Sean, who was going to be our project manager. Wow, it was wonderful. Everything was laid out for us so easily. We understood everything. All our questions were answered. Shortly after that meeting, Sean came to work. They protected everything in our house 10 times over to show the respect and the care that they give to every job. Sean got started by taking down what was here, and unfortunately he had to do some remediation work, but it was no challenge for him. He just stepped right up, took care of it, and moved on. He pointed out the problems that we had and how we could overcome them and how he was going to make everything right, and he did. He was a pleasure to have here. His music was great, enjoyed that. I enjoyed feeding him on occasion. We just had a great time. He gave me cooking tips. It was wonderful. He was absolutely wonderful. He felt like part of the family. And truth to tell, at the conclusion of the project, which by the way came in on budget and on time, when he left, I cried. I did not want him to leave. I just liked having him around. I liked him so much as a person, and I just felt comfortable, and I was really sorry to see him leave. But what he left me with was perfection. This kitchen, above my wildest dreams. I'm thrilled.
One of the things that really impressed me about doing business with Cipriani was this combination contract and instruction manual or detailed manual that they produce for the job, and it's about 55 pages here, and every single detail of the job here is spelled out, and the part numbers and where it goes and what happens to it, and it's just amazing that they put something this detailed together so there's no question in anyone's mind, our mind, or in the person doing the work, where anything goes and what goes where and when, and that was fantastic.